What's up, guys? I hope you guys doing well. So I'm back with another football match live stream, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And guys, if you're new on this channel, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe also, and turn on notification bell because when I okay came on live stream, so you get notification. So let's get started then. New domination. Da, da, da.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
Iran genuinely seem like a side.
And the finish! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Argentina break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Spread out to the left, spread neatly. And it's made its way, shoots! And he's stuck it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goals should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi has created one goal already, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. It's a sweeping shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get rid. So much time in Rice! It's hit the crossbar. Iran are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Caicedo. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shifted it to the flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
There will be 1 minute at a time.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, cracking ball. He's having a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Iran! And the comeback is complete.
The goal scorer for Iran after 58 minutes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Iran have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Iran, number 20. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
He's looking wide. Spread it left. Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kane.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rice. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a key interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's had it taken off him. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that'll be the end of that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Hello,
Argentina seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Oh, good take and a real chance! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rice. Mbappe. Caicedo. It's a really well-measured ball. Rice. No outsmarting him this time. Can he get it through?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is good alertness. Mbappe. And the counter is on. That's a sharp pass.
Ivory Coast really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Knocks it into big chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been won straight back.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He shifted it to the flank. Caicedo, and it's Messi, and it's Kane. Little pass back, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That has been knocked clear. Ivory Coast have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Argentina still this single goal behind. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. .60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And it's made its way to him. Tries to putt. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Cote d'Ivoire, number 19.
Ivory Coast choosing to make the first change. Rice. It's Camavinga. Rice. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Jimenez. That'll be a throw-in. And he's forced to go back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Ivory Coast clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, they could break here. That's going wide left. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Kane. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Oh, such a clever touch. Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
After 87 minutes in.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution for Cote d'Ivoire, number 12, number 24.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 14.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Have been indicated.
Ups for safety. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Camavinga threads one in, and he shoots! And it's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Goal scorer for Argentina, number 19.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that's it. Argentina perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
The United States always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
So no flag here. He's got away. Mbappe. McKennie. Pulisic. Caicedo getting this one clear. Rice for Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Balogun. Caicedo.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now it's Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Kane tries a shot! It's... oh, what has happened here? A corner it is then. McKennie with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Dest. Mbappe. Messi. Jimenez. Robinson. Pulisic. Oh, red, nice interception. Messi. Now it's Kane. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Balogun, strokes it back. Neither side giving way, it has been tight.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, some astute defending there. Not the most accurate pass. Shifted it to the flank. Balogun. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Yamal. Argentina are looking to break at pace. And here's Kane. And this is Messi. Picked out brilliant. Yamal! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time.
And a quick reminder today.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ball's played through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ream. And it's Adams. Here's Adams. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Adams, and he's forced to go back. And it's Adams. Now it's Balogun. And it's Robinson. It's a promising position. Now, can they get him away? Flings in across. Camavinga gets it away. And the shot! Mbappe. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
For Rice. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. Pulisic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Good read, needed to be.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
McKennie. And it's made its way to him. Now that looks a decent ball. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Pulisic. And here's McKennie.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Argentina.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back. Kane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Goes down, but nothing given.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Granit Xhaka. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Ricardo Rodriguez. And here's Embolo.
Switzerland definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's delightful. That's good play. He's a sharp little ball here. Pings it across. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Rodriguez with the short one. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's there to clear it. Rodriguez. Now it's Kane. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Argentina really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Caicedo. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Camavinga with the clearance. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that defending is on a decent chance! And no mistake. It is the pick-me-up they all long for.
Goal scored for Switzerland after 57 minutes.
Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Switzerland have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Argentina still this single goal behind. Freuler looking to pass their way up the pitch. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Alvedi spots it and intercepts.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
refuses to take the bait.
Substitution for Switzerland, number 11, Dan Ndoi. Coming on to replace him is number 16.
And it's Rice. Caicedo. He's found a way past. Freuler. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Kane. Granit Xhaka.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Granit Xhaka. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. Rice. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
In with the challenge. Vargas. Well, there's the clearance.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Mbappe. And Caicedo. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And now I'd just like to read
How do
out
you look
our
back on the
fan
game then,
members
Jim?
who are
Argentina
celebrating their
really were
birthdays
made
today.
to root.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Now it's Reinders. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Van der Ven. Gakpo. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Alexander-Arnold. And he's gone searching cross-field. Argentina still without a single shot on target. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Jong. Now it's Somerville. He has found the way through.
The Netherlands really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Reinders with the short one. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold to Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's destined for the flank. Gravenberg. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Reinders. That's going wide left. Tries to pass it through. Marlon.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jimenez.
There will be 1 minute.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second half is up and running.
Argentina really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Caicedo. Rice. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's neat. In towards the back stick.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Gravenberg, and he's definitely onside. Now it's Marlon! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Marlon clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Rice. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 24, Somerville. Coming on the field is number 7, Justin Kluivert.
Dumfries. More and more pressure on the ball here. Van der Ven. And it's De Jong. He's looking wide. Caicedo. Played back into the centre. Now it's Kane. And he was quick to react. Gravenberg. Now it's Marlon. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Kluivert. Kluivert.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 18.
The Netherlands have opted to make another change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Jong does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Gakpo. Gravenberg, played out towards the right wing. Quick look, then plays it in.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cody Gakpo, number 15. Mickey Van de Ven, coming on the field, number 17. Muan Lang, number 5. Nathan Ake.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
And here's Kane, nicely spread. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
The Netherlands truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And this is Kane. Now it's Yamal. The end time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now. And a chance! Goal, Italy! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Kane. That's destined for the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Very nicely done. Keane running with intent. Retegi. That's a good ball out wide. He's had it taken off him. And the pass is intercepted. Locatelli. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely spread. Rice cuts out the pass. Akanji. Kane chasing after it. Bastoni. Now it's Keane. Bellanova. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Jimenez attempts a clearance.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Rice. Camavinga has the space to scheme. That's very neat. That's a good ball. Locatelli. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Keane. Now it's Retegi. Space for him to turn and look. Looks across and plays it in. And it's turned away. Out of play for a throw. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Mbappe. And it's Jimenez. Messi. Plays the return pass. Now it's Yamal. And Caicedo. And this is Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Look, there's the shot! And a neat finish! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. That's good defensive concentration.
Messi. That's good running with the ball. Mancini.
There will be 1 minute at
Turns back here, probably the best option. Tonali. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
This is a special
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
You are the winner.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So straight into the second half. Camavinga, Rice, and it's Messi. Italy are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Barella. He's in a great position here. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal, knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Bellanova, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Di Marco. Looking to play him in. Rice. Kane. For Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Barella. Now it's Retegui. Great pressure, plenty of it. Mbappe. Messi. This is promising. And here's Mbappe. Looking for the run.
He'll be disappointed with that. Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Messi. Camavinga. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Delivers with... Oh, great leap! That's put paid to the danger.
Substitution for Italy, number 14, Moise Kean. Number 9, Matteo Retegui.
Oh, nice
Number
touch.
7,
Tonali does really well to win the ball there.
on the field.
Barella.
Number 23, Number
Esposito.
10, Giacomo Raspadori.
Shifted it to the
Number
flank.
25, Matteo Politano.
And it's Tonali. Now it's Raspadori. And it's made its way to Francesco Esposito! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is the last of the action. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
This is
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Argentina.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Chance, surely! Oh, that's nice. Yamal playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to.
Shot a goal! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Caicedo. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And Caicedo. Spread to the right. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. McGinn. Now it's Adams. And he's got away from it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nicked it back promptly. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Yamal. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Rice. 30 minutes gone. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Doak. McTominay. He's on it, can he get away?
Adams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. And that is out of play. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. McTominay. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. It's a promising position. Mbappe to Rice. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe! Oh, look at the space here. Tries a shot! Goal! Argentina! The first significant strike.
The goal scorer for Argentina, number 18.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that is all they have time for. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Argentina are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then.
Argentina definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, some astute defending there. Dope. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Decent chance! Well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So they have it all to do again.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. Nice control. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Dope. Dope. Space for him to turn and look. Mbappe has created one goal already. Kane. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
McGinn. Nicely aimed pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Over to the right flank. Dope. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Scotland. Number 17. Coming on the field is number 24.
Opts to play it. Tries one from range. And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Scotland. Number 10.
Scotland
Number 19,
making further changes
Lewis
here,
Ferguson.
and in quick succession.
Coming on the field. Number 18. Number 11.
Rice
Ryan Christie.
knocks it into space. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Akanji. It's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Christie. And it's Rice.
There will be 3 minutes
Mbappe.
added time.
Looking to play him in. McTominay. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
To our charity fund chance in football.
Well, after all of that... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. So Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to...
Big chance! Goal! Japan!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that has been cleared. And he was quick to react. Japan are looking to go forward now. Akanji wins the duel this time. Rice.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Doan. Picked out brilliantly. It's a promising position. Skims one in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Tries to get it clear, spread it left, and here's Kamada. Quick look, then terrific effort! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Caicedo. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi. Now Mbappe. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Header! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Kubo, who does have an assist to his name. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Maida. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the referee has signalled for half-time.
This is
Well,
a
it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Caicedo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
57 minutes in. Number 8.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kane with the impressive jump, and there's a goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Duan. Maida. And he's got the beating of his man. He has a look up. Kamada! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Japan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caicedo cuts out the pass. Now it's Kane. Kamada cuts it out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Argentina.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Messi.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Japan really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Akanji.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aims beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is as much time as there will be. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable.
Guys,
A game
this
that
is
was
the
constant.
end. तो आज के लिए ये पे करते हैं हम. So bye guys. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe also.